AIWF.
Hello, I am one half of the sexiest tag team in all of North Carolina, Team Sexy, Mr. Magnificent.
And I am the voice of tradition, Jonathan Darwin, here for Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. Mr. Magnificent, we got a great, fantastic main event today. RWC Junior Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders match, Fatal 4-Way. Now listen to the competitors. We got ring veteran D'Lo Jordan, ring announcer turned wrestler Alex Bryant, Candy Bowl winner Micky Fulp, and former RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion Kaydin Pierre.
You know, if you take any two of those individuals and put them in the ring together, you got an awesome match. But the fact that all four of them are going to be competing at the same time, this is insane.
Yeah, we have that and much more for you, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get to our first match.
Trust me. Trust me. I wouldn't be his opponent. Turning loose. Oh, no. Keep smiling. And his opponent, this is Alpha
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. We got a barn burner here for you. Alpha Ace taking on the monster, Brad Branson. Hunter Rainer's trying to, as you can see, check the monster now and being held at bay by his manager, the Harbinger, Jonathan Gray. Hunter now checking Alpha Ace. Alpha Ace is above board. I can't see him actually procuring any weapons and hiding them in his trunks. Get Jonathan Gray out of the ring and get this one underway. And the bell starts the action now. Both men circling each other, measuring each other up. Alpha Ace, he's making that transition from singles wrestler to tag team wrestler. Now back as a singles wrestler tonight. One half of Broforce, normally teamed with one of my broadcast partners, G Money. But tonight, there was an open challenge. The monster, Brad Branson's opponent, fell through, and Alpha Ace stepped up to the plate and said, "I'll take that match, sir." And this is what we get. So we got to think about Brad Branson and what he had to prepare for. Excuse me, maybe more Jonathan Gray, because the monster just pummeling now Alpha Ace and in control of this match. Irish whip into the corner. Wait, reversal by Ace, and there's the power of Ace that we all know. Ace with a couple of stiff clotheslines. Can he get the big man down? No, but he gets him over the top rope. As I was saying earlier, Jonathan Gray was planning to unleash the monster Brad Branson on Mayhem, and now he had to change his entire plan almost just minutes before this contest, and now working his way back in the ring. Oh, shortcut by the monster Brad Branson to Alpha Ace. Big clubbing forearm to the back, small of the back of Alpha Ace. Alpha Ace just getting hammered and pummeled out there now at this point. And I want to let you know also, if you're watching this on television and you haven't had the chance yet, Ring Wars Carolina is now on King Network TV, available on Roku as well as Amazon Fire Stick. Going for that pin or Fire Cube, depending upon your preference. Or if you don't have one of those streaming devices, you can always head over to kingnetworktv.com and catch the replays as well as the live action of Ring Wars Carolina every Tuesday evening. Brad Branson in control. Wait a minute, what's Jonathan Gray doing on the apron there? He doesn't need to be there. Hunter Rainer attempting to do his job, and Branson getting focused, not but distracted. Hunter's the one that's distracted here. Going straight into the corner, and oh, down goes Gray. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. That is all she wrote. Alpha Ace with a quick roll up. Slays the monster. Alpha Ace showing why he can be either that tag team wrestler or that singles wrestler. Sight unseen, takes the match and gets up with the W. We'll be back with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds.
We came to wow, we gonna show up. We came to wow. RWC.
All right, joining me, Renaissance man extraordinaire, ring announcer, professional wrestler,
yes, sir.
And now guest commentator, Playboy Alex Bryant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jonathan Darwin, how you doing tonight, man? It's good to be here with you.
Well, I'm absolutely excited to be here. So is Miss Laura.
Absolutely.
And here he comes.
Here comes the man that always has the right plan, Nightstick Eddie Brown.
And I got to say, the flyest threads I've seen here in the Carolinas.
Man, look, I don't know who he gets to tailor those suits, but I tell you what, man, they do a fantastic job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, everybody knows that music.
Yep. There's only one man that music can belong to.
That's right. You're right, Jonathan Darwin. Only one man can pull it off, and that is Nightstick Eddie Brown.
By the way, if you're watching us here on your streaming device, we want to thank you for joining us. We are available on
Oh, man. Comes out to a great ovation, doesn't he?
Yes, absolutely. The thunderous cheers by...
I don't know who made that jacket, but, man, I'm telling you, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Very high-class threads by Nightstick Eddie Brown.
Yes, sir. Hey, nothing but the best for the man that always has the plan.
Yeah.
Oh, and now an Eddie chant.
Thank you guys. You guys make this fun for us. You guys make it for us. Thank you. I appreciate that. But, hey, tonight, it's, what do you guys say? The news now.
Yes, sir.
It's the news now.
The news now from Ring Wars Carolina kicking off tonight.
Well, very fashionably dressed up, Miss Laura as well.
Oh, yeah, that leopard print's great.
And everything's cheers so loud for you.
That's the jacket.
It's gotta be the jacket. It's gotta be the jacket.
I tell you what, if he ever sells that Marvel one, I want that one.
Tell you what, man. If he starts putting those for sale, I will definitely be putting my bid in.
And he's Jackie getting the cheers now.
That's how you know you're the man, when your jacket gets an ovation.
Well,
that may have something to do with it.
Well,
That's the only reason I'm here. I said that's the only reason. Other than that, hey, you guys know every time I come out, you know what time it is, right?
could we be giving Ray something this early in the evening?
You know, the way he's acting, I feel like he's got something up his sleeve. And you know how Eddie is. He's very mysterious, but he always has something going on.
What? A trip?
Another one?
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
We gave him away just a fan appreciation.
I'll tell you what now. It don't get any better than that. You got to give credit to Nightstick Eddie Brown, and he's always coming with something.
And good.
Wow. Austin, Texas? That's a really nice place, actually.
Myrtle Beach, Orlando. I tell you what.
I'm going with Orlando.
I think I'm going to ask for my next contract, not for a bigger bonus, but for one of those trips that Eddie Brown gives away.
You know, they talk about guaranteed money. I think I'd rather have guaranteed travel.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Is that Ramo?
Why is Ramo out here? This isn't his time.
He's in the middle of trying to give away a trip. Laura's still in there looking as fly as ever, and here comes Ramo.
Very insulting to the fans.
Ramo really giving it to the crowd here in Lumberton. Says that we're not giving away the trip now?
No, he says he's the only one entitled to the trip.
Wow, the audacity.
Yes.
I think we'll find.
Hey, come back to the back.
Come back to my line.
Wow.
Hey, Nick, go to the gym.
He can't
Got some nerve coming out here like this.
Nick, go to the gym.
In other words,
Hey, go back to the back.
They got bigger boobs than I do.
Yeah.
so let me ask you this. If I give away this trip, you get upset?
He said you won't, Eddie.
So what you're telling me is I can't give away a trip. And I've been doing it for how long?
Forever.
Months now.
Yeah, at least.
Too long. I've been giving away trips for the last longest. Now,
One year.
you come out here talking smack. I can't give away
I
a
mean,
trip.
he just came right up.
Hey, hey.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, though, if I know anything about Nightstick Eddie Brown, something will be done about this.
And we're in Lumberton, North Carolina.
My goodness. Let's see how he does about that. He was real tough a few minutes ago. Let's see if you keep that same energy here.
They're putting the weights on. He's serious.
Eddie coming out of the jacket?
I think so.
We just need to stop.
Alex.
Hey, I tell you what, there's one thing Alex Bryant is. It's I'm always ready. All Eddie has to do is call on me. Oh,
There we go.
I think we know that music.
Yeah, this is about to pick up here at Ring Wars Carolina. The AIWF Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, James Anthony.
Has accepted the challenge. And I tell you what, if I know anything about James Anthony, he's known Eddie Brown a long time. So
Wait a
there's
minute.
no way he was going to stand for this.
Okay.
And the bell has sounded. The ref is in the ring.
Now, Alex, I'm getting it in my headset
Yeah.
that, because we may not have caught the whole thing here,
Right.
is if Ramo wins, he gets the trip. But
Okay,
if
so-
James Anthony wins, then Eddie will give away the trip.
Okay. Now, see, I can go along with that. It's only fair, and everybody knows that Nightstick Eddie Brown is fair.
Yes,
So
he
if
is.
Ramo wins this match, he gets the trip. If James Anthony pulls off the win, somebody here in Lumberton will be receiving the trip.
Yeah, and I tell you what, if Ramo is victorious, I know where he needs to take that trip. And that's to the gear store, because he's walking around like a gigantic green screen out there right now in that attire.
I don't really know why he thought that combination would work.
James Anthony now keeping him down on the mat. Submission maneuver applied, though, Alex.
He's applying all the pressure in the world there.
Now,
Hey,
Alex,
this crowd is really getting behind James Anthony here.
yeah, now, Alex, you've been in this position where you've applied those type of submission maneuvers. What are you trying to do at that point?
Tell you, man, what you're trying to do is you're trying to wear your opponent down. Because, see, Ramo was in there fresh. He had time to stretch out in the corner, as we all saw. James Anthony entered the arena. I don't know how much prep time James had. I don't even think he knew he was going to have this match. But he saw his friend, Eddie Brown, being disrespected. So he knew he had to do something about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing I think about James Anthony, he's well-traveled, been to Florida, been to the Carolinas, television champion for AIWF Mid-Atlantic, and he was the longest-standing competitor in that Golden Opportunity Rumble.
He was. That was a hard-fought match for James Anthony, and I've been around James. I've been in the ring with James multiple times. I've spent a lot of time backstage with James, and James is a vet, very seasoned, to say the least.
Right, and one of the other things that we need to think about is Ramo has been targeting James Anthony. He's went to the championship committee and said, you know what, I want a shot at that Mid-Atlantic TV Championship. And it was just a couple of months ago, or even maybe sooner than that, I have to check back on my notes, that James Anthony was down in Florida for WWN.
Yeah, he was. He made his debut. And you know, Jonathan Darwin, if we remember correctly, Ramo had a match against Micky Fulp at our last show.
Yes.
And after the match, he continued to attack Micky. Entered James Anthony. James saves the day and hit Ramo with a vicious super kick.
Absolutely. Now, clothesline takes down the champion.
And now Ramo is dropping down, hitting push-ups here. This crowd in Lumberton cannot stand it. Oh, man, close one.
Now, James, or excuse me, Alex, I'm just so flustered by the fact that this man is wasting every opportunity, or am I wrong here?
No, he really is. I mean, he's showboating too much to this crowd. He's got a very cocky nature about him. You know, what he needs to focus on is he needs to focus on James Anthony, because I can tell you right now, you're not going to pretend James Anthony is a pushover and just walk out of here with an easy victory.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And Slim Cannon was in there trying to make sure that the 5 count was enforced, and Ramo took every advantage of that, like he is now here.
Oh, man, he's choking him in the corner. Slim Cannon giving him the count.
Yeah, but that does a lot of damage. It cuts off that oxygen supply, which a lot of fans probably wouldn't understand how important that oxygen is to an MMA competitor.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've been in there before, and I've been in a position where I couldn't breathe. When you can't breathe, it's hard to do anything. Take a step, anything.
Irish whip off the ropes, and Ramo goes for the big knee.
Oh, wow.
Straight to the midsection. And that can knock the wind out of a man, can't
Hey,
it?
I'm telling you.
Going for that pin again, though.
It'll take the air right out of you.
And like you were just saying moments ago, if you can't breathe in there, you're pretty much lifeless.
You're stationary, man, and I'm here to tell you that's not a spot you want to be in, especially with somebody like Ramo. He's very vicious. He's going to stay on the attack. He's going to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, but somehow James Anthony finding the wherewithal to break free. Can he get the momentum shifted back in his favor?
Man.
Maybe.
Here comes James Anthony.
He's firing it up. Can James Anthony capitalize now?
Oh, reversal.
James Anthony springboard off the middle of the rope, going for that pin. 2.
Oh, man.
I thought that was it.
That springboard cross body almost did it for him. Oh, James Anthony going to the outside. Is he?
Yeah, I think James Anthony's ready to take that risk.
Is he going to the top rope?
I think he's found his second win, and big elbow off.
My goodness.
2 count.
Oh, my gosh. So close.
Now, Alex, if you're in James's position,
yeah,
what are you thinking? What's the?
You got to stay on him. Look, James has hit him with a few big moves, but Ramo's not the type of guy that's going to stay down. So James has got to stay on it. Oh.
The power of Ramo.
Oh, man. Nice body slam by Ramo. A lot of force, a lot of power.
Yeah, now, Alex, because I'm seeing it from both James Anthony and Ramo, how do you keep from frustration setting in when you think you've got the man beat?
The thing is you have to remain focused. You cannot let your emotions overwhelm you. If you do, it'll take you out of your own game. And once you're off your game, that guy's got the better of you. Oh,
wait, quick
roll up here. James Anthony. James Anthony. You know what that means, Jonathan Darwin? James Anthony got the win. That means Nightstick Eddie Brown gets to give away his trip.
Yes,
Ramo cannot believe it. Ramo cannot believe what's going on here.
Hey, I think Ramo has underestimated his opponent, and now that's what we're seeing.
Jonathan Darwin, it's been a pleasure. Oh, I've got a match to get prepared
I know you
for.
do, but before you go, congratulations. You were nominated for Ring Announcer of the Year for the Carolina Professional Wrestling Awards.
Yes,
Great
sir.
job, sir.
Hey, Jonathan Darwin, I see that you were also nominated, and it was great to be on that list with you, brother.
Thank you. I'm humbled.
I'll catch you later on.
Take care. We'll see you later on this evening in action. And now we're getting ready to give away that big trip. Oh, James Anthony getting to pick the victory. First time visitor. Wow, what a way. You come out to Ring Wars Carolina for the very first time, and you get a trip. Talk about an amazing return on investment of $10. Eddie Brown very pleased by this, and so is James Anthony. We will be back with more RWC Battlegrounds in just... Wait a minute! Never mind, no! Wait a minute, come on! Ramo stealing the title! James Anthony coming over to high five his son, and look at what Ramo did! Just absconding with that Mid-Atlantic Television Championship. I'm absolutely disgusted by that. I can't believe what we just witnessed.
Tired of feeling like you're being held back?
Are you ready for a change? Let's get ready.
You will sweat. You will be sore. You're going to feel like quitting. Ready? Let's begin.
1, 2, 3. You're almost there.
Keep pushing.
RWC.
Making his way to the ring first, weighing at 175 pounds from Brooklyn, New York, Mr. Everything, Victor
And we are welcoming you back here to the Priscilla King Arena in Lumberton, North Carolina, as Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, makes his way out for this match this evening. And no, do not adjust your streaming device. Do not adjust your podcast device. This is the voice of tradition, Jonathan Darwin, filling in for G Money. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to want to check Ring Wars Carolina Facebook page. Also, Conspicuous by his absence is Mr. Magnificent. And Mr. Magnificent told me earlier today that he would not be here, that he was taking up that timeshare that he has.
When you introduce me correctly. And you introduce me as the only superstar in Ring Wars Carolina.
Well, if he's the only superstar in Ring Wars Carolina, how can he have a match against anyone? There has to be at least one other person here. Or maybe my logic does not follow.
The only superstar in RWC.
James Anthony, I was just saying that how can you be the only superstar in Ring Wars Carolina? You got to have a match against somebody.
Well, first of all...
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about what happened.
I would have been out here sooner, but as I got to the back to chase Ramo out of here, he had a car waiting for him.
What?
With my title.
I seen that.
But you know what? We'll talk about that another time, another day, Jonathan.
Okay, let's talk about something happy. Congratulations on picking out a great recipient for that trip. First time in an RWC event, and you walk away with a vacation.
Well, that's how you do it, man. You figure out who's new here. You know, you show them some respect. You show them that, you know, hey, you know, this is what we do at RWC, you know. But look at this matchup. Drew Thomas against Victor Andrews, and this is going to be a tough match for Drew.
Yeah.
You know, this is his first match in RWC since August of 2020.
Yeah, excuse me. Drew Thomas was unfortunately sidelined with an injury, and now making the return to the ring, and he's got a tall order. You ain't lying, James Anthony.
You know something? Let me tell you something. This is not the match you want to come back to. I mean, yeah, it's great to come back. It's great to be back in the ring, but this might not be the person that you want to step into the ring with this new and improved Victor Andrews.
You know, here's the thing. Yeah, he's new and improved, but, I mean, his demeanor has really changed. This is not the man I called just a few months ago to get notes before his match against Jason the Gift Kincaid. This is not the polite, giving individual that I once knew. I don't know what's happened, James Anthony.
You know something? I haven't really talked to Vic since homecoming. I've tried to talk to him. I tried to give him and his son some Christmas gifts. He wouldn't answer my phone calls. I went to his house. I saw his car was there. He wouldn't come to the door. His family says he hasn't really been talking much. Even his teenage daughter says she hasn't heard from him. I don't know what's going on with Victor.
Yeah, and you and him were a tag team at one time.
You know, so I mean, you know, when we were first generation, we accomplished so much. We won multiple tag team championships, Ring of Honor debuts and tryouts, and you know, ever since he's pretty much gone and done some other stuff outside of RWC, you know, Victor Andrews has just been a changed man.
Yeah, and Victor Andrews in control and dominance of this match so far. Drew Thomas, he's going to have to really think. Hunter Rainer may be checking Drew Thomas to see if he can continue.
You know, Drew Thomas has had some issues with that knee.
It looks like he got his bell rung pretty good here.
Well, you know, Victor Andrews is just... You know, Victor Andrews... Oh, it seems like...
What?
What did he do?
You gotta be kidding. Oh no.
You know, this is that new style of Victor Andrews. Look, he targeted the knee on purpose.
I know. Well, I mean, yeah, you got the idea that you're a good competitor and you're going to scout your opponent, and that's what it's going to be. But I mean, is this good strategy, or is it poor sportsmanship?
It is poor sportsmanship. He purposely targeted that knee of Drew Thomas, purposely, and now he's grabbing the microphone.
Oh, great.
Okay, he's just stalking his prey.
Did you see how easy that was?
Come on. Are you serious right now, Jonathan?
Yeah, and nice to get Eddie Brown's out there.
Did you all see how easy that was?
He doesn't even care. He doesn't care. He doesn't
How
care.
disrespectful.
He doesn't care.
I'm so heartbroken for this young man.
Once upon a time, Drew was he was a referee, he became a wrestler. Just like Hunter, who's a referee who wants to be a wrestler. Hunter, let this be a testament to you, and understand this. Know your role and know your place in Green Wars, Carolina.
Why is he targeting Hunter?
A referee, and you make sure you call all of my matches down the line the way you're supposed to be.
So now he's threatening Hunter Rayner?
Yeah, and Hunter does call it down the line. He's probably one of the most middle-of-the-road officials we have here in Ring Wars, Carolina.
Understand this. If that man wants to get into this ring, what would happen to him will be on all of you.
Jonathan, I'm going to go check on Drew Thomas and give you a quick update.
Yeah, absolutely. We were going to try to get an update for you. I tell you, that was very unpredicted.
Wow, we gonna show up. We can't know. Wow. RWC.
Your RWC Tag Team Champions, the Rustlers.
And we're back here at Priscilla King Arena for RWC, the new style, as the RWC Tag Team Champions come out, the Wrestlers.
I tell you what, they had a change of attitude also at the last show. I don't know what that was about, attacking Broforce after the match. Well, that's not only attacking Broforce, purposely getting themselves disqualified at fan appreciation. And look at this new attitude.
I know.
Look at the new getup.
No, I don't want to hear that mess now. All right? No, you guys had your chance to cheer for us, all right? You had it last month. Now, we come out here for the last year. For the last year. And we've poured our blood, sweat, and spit in this ring. For your fans, for you guys, for our fans.
Blood, sweat, and spit.
And last month, at Fan Appreciation Night, we came out here and we gave a shot at the championship to a couple of nobodies from nowhere, the Broke Horse. And who did you cheer for?
They cheer for the men who beat the Pink Gang.
They're out here cheering G. And at first it kind of picked me off. Then I kind of realized, well, that's right, from Lumberton. They just got stuck on that later. They don't know the name.
Wow.
Is there something in the water out here at RWC?
I don't know. Oh no, oh God, I remember this.
What are you talking about?
Oh God.
What are you talking about?
Watch the big screen, James.
Anybody and everybody in the dressing area. It looks like we got G Money here.
Oh gosh.
One of the
Oh, there it is.
broadcast partners.
We are
and,
over there.
What the?
That's you.
Yeah, that's me. I'm trying. G Money. Oh!
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah.
This was today?
Yeah, that was earlier this afternoon when I was trying to get a word with G Money.
So G Money was here?
Yeah. And he was.
Oh my! Come on down right there. Oh my God! Oh my God! We need to get some help.
That's a good old Hogan right there.
Please turn it off.
Yeah,
Just turn it off. So G Money was here tonight.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to him.
Yeah, that's why he left.
If we have to, we'll take out every single wrestler on the roster, so you'll have no chance. We'll have no options left but to cheer for us.
These guys, I mean,
What an inflated ego they have developed.
you know, Jonathan, I've been tag team champion. I've held multiple championships. Yes, your ego can get a little in the way.
Right.
But these guys have only been.
Wait a minute.
There's Alpha Ace. There's Alpha Ace.
Alpha Ace.
But he's out here by himself.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, Alpha Ace. Taking up for his boy. There you go. And Alpha, he's taking out both the Rustlers. Oh, no.
No. Alpha Ace may have bit off a little bit more than he could chew, unfortunately, trying to Honor his tag team partner.
But he's ahead by himself, Jonathan. Oh, man.
This might be one of those situations where it's more heart than brains, unfortunately.
Oh, big splash in the corner. Oh, no, they're going for the Yeehaw Seesaw.
No way.
Oh, my gosh.
I cannot believe the Rustlers' behavior anymore. These are not the polite country boys that welcomed me here when I first came to Ring Wars, Carolina.
You know, Waco and Payco. Oh, come on. Come on.
That's absolutely enough.
You know, Jonathan, somehow, some way, someday, Broforce will meet the Rustlers. Their tag team titles will be on the line. And they're going to have to prove that they can beat Broforce straight up one-on-one.
Right. Because right now, oh,
come on!
Why is there no help out here?
I don't think nobody wants to get involved in this.
Yeah, but come on. We got security. We got revs. They should...
Jonathan, I don't think nobody wants to get involved. I think everybody's just I mean, it's... G-Money's hurt. Alpha Ace is hurt.
RWC.
Welcome back to Ring Wars Carolina, the new style. And that, James, fatal four-way match. The winner becomes the #1 contender for the RWC Junior Heavyweight Championship. And Playboy Alex Bryant was the first person to put his name in the hat for this.
Well, you know what, Jonathan, this is going to be, I tell you what, one heck of a match. I mean, I want you to listen to the guys in this match. Alex Bryant, Micky Fulp, Kaydin Pierre, D'Lo Jordan, 4 of the hot young stars in the junior heavyweight division in RWC. And Alex Bryant is the youngest of the group.
Yep.
You know something?
Yes.
Before Kaydin Pierre ever came along, I at one time was the reigning and defending AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion 467 days.
Yep.
I will give credit to where credit is due. Even though we were in a pandemic, he found a way to beat my record that I never thought could be beat. So, yes, congratulations to Kaydin Pierre.
Yeah, and the other thing about that Kaydin Pierre has advantage of in this match is he's the only former RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion competing against the other entrants in this match today.
Well, you know, Kaydin Pierre last year made his debut in RWC, and I mean, he took RWC by storm. I mean, he came out here and he got in the ring with everybody that got in his way. He climbed the ranks of the Junior Heavyweight Championship division. He defeated Devin Worthy. He defeated everybody that got in his way, including me at one time, to become the Junior Heavyweight Champion. I mean, think about it. He's the first guy to ever hold the Mid-Atlantic Cruiserweight and RWC Junior Heavyweight Championship at the same time.
Wow. Micky Fulp, no stranger to Ring Wars Carolina or AIWF Mid-Atlantic. If you've had a chance to check out one of the other AIWF affiliates, as well as the fact that Micky Fulp won the Candy Bowl.
I mean, think about that. Micky Fulp came back. He came back at the Candy Bowl, won the Candy Bowl, went on to face the heavyweight champion of RWC, wasn't successful, but he's been back ever since trying to make a name for himself. But he's no stranger to gold. He's had the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Cruiserweight Championship, the AIWF World Cruiserweight Championship, the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship, the Mid-Atlantic World Heavyweight Championship. He's done it all himself.
Yeah. Well, I had a chance to speak to D'Lo Jordan earlier today. He wasn't thrilled about the fact that this match was even taking place. He was attempting to plead his case to me that, hey, the last time I went against the junior heavyweight champion, I took him to a time limit draw. I should get the automatic rematch. And the committee said, no, you got to earn that #1 contendership. But, I mean, does he have a case, James?
Well, you know something? D'Lo Jordan and me go way back. You know, when I first broke into the business in 2010, D'Lo took me under his wing. He had about a year in the business himself. We became really close friends. We formed a group called First Degree. We and him have been our former tag team champions on multiple occasions ourselves. He's been cruiserweight champion at other promotions. This guy is very dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Jonathan, look at this. Any of these men could face the junior heavyweight champion.
Right. And we're underway here. Now, James, here's what I think about. Because I've never competed in the ring. A multi-man match like this, how do you develop a strategy for something like that?
You really can't. There's 4 guys. You only got a 25% chance to win. It's a one-fall match. The first guy to gain a pinfall wins, and they will face whomever the junior heavyweight champion is after Cool J defends against Colby Carino later here tonight.
Yeah, and think about those two names, Cool J and Colby Carino. We could see either of those men being victorious here. And wait a minute, speaking of victorious, Alex Bryant got a great rear waist lock applied. He's taking it to D'Lo Jordan now, and a reverse headlock down.
Well, on my monitor, I'm looking at Kaydin Pierre and Micky Fulp over there. They're going at it hard. They're throwing some live rounds over there.
Yeah. And submission maneuver now applied by D'Lo Jordan, and that's how quickly.
Big chop by Micky to Kaydin on the outside. Big stiff forearm.
Yeah, but James, I gotta think about it. It's Micky Fulp and Kaydin Pierre. I mean, they have to know you got to get in the ring to go into the victory. Why fight on the outside?
Well, Jonathan, I don't know if you've been keeping up, but they've been having some issues in Mount Airy, North Carolina, at AIWF Mid-Atlantic. You know, Kaydin Pierre's gang, the Pink and Gold gang, been having some issues with Micky Fulp and his crew out there in Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Yeah, and big axe handle now by Micky Fulp, and just laying blows to the former RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion, Kaydin Pierre.
All right, Jonathan, I'm going to put you on the spot. Give me a winner here.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I usually like to call it down the middle. I tell you what, I can't say for certain, but you know who I'd like to see it go to is Alex Bryant. That kid has worked hard just from his time at the RWC Academy.
You know, I've been at the RWC Academy. I've been watching Alex Bryant, but you know something? I'm not trying to be funny. The kid's not ready. You know, I don't even think he really should be in this match. He's not really ready. But I think it's just because he's at the academy. They wanted to give somebody from the academy a shot.
Well, he's keeping up with D'Lo Jordan here at this point and using a great amateur style.
I'm telling you, D'Lo Jordan's a very dangerous competitor.
Oh, I know it. I called that match with G Money and Mr. Magnificent for that 10-minute time limit draw. And I said on the broadcast that day, I wanted to see them go at it again. It may happen if D'Lo Jordan is victorious and Cool J is victorious. Going for the pin. Wait.
But now, John, let me ask you this question. Who do you think would make a more tougher challenger for either Cool J or Colby Carino?
You know, the more I think about it, it's Kaydin Pierre. Because Kaydin Pierre is so desperate to get back in that championship hunt. He would love to be a double champion again. So I think he's going to be the one that has enough experience to take and be the toughest competitor for either Cool J or Colby Carino.
You know, I got to give Alex Bryant credit. He's really going toe-to-toe with D'Lo Jordan here. He's holding his ground.
Yeah.
Shoots him off. And
And Micky Fulp and Kaydin Pierre are still fighting on the outside. As D'Lo Jordan in the inside. Oh, big old slap to the face.
I think he just woke up Alex.
I was ripping.
Shoots him off. And oh, big forearm to the face by Alex Bryant.
Yeah, Alex Bryant with a humongous forearm. Can he capitalize now? And he fights back. Right hands.
I'm telling you, he's showing some guts. He's showing some testicular fortitude.
Well, I tell you what, this is why I was saying I'd love to see it go to this kid. I mean, he has fought long and hard. He puts those hours in the academy. He puts those hours in film. Irish whip now as D'Lo Jordan's in the corner. Big splash, but no one home. And D'Lo Jordan, and whoa! Victor Andrews.
Yes.
The only competitor in RWC. According to you, sir.
The only superstar.
Excuse
me. RWC. Am I making you nervous, Jonathan?
Just a little. Just a little bit.
Let's just call the action.
All right,
Jordan go for a cover, and only a 2 count.
We were talking earlier about the fact that, Alex Bryant may have been in this match because the Academy wanted to see somebody in the match, but he's really kept pace with D'Lo Jordan.
And who is Alex Bryant?
Who is Alex? Alex Bryant, the former ring announcer, the man on the inside.
Oh, wait. So let's make a point of that.
Okay.
You're telling me that the former ring announcer is now a wrestler? That's what's wrong with RWC. You have referees who were former referees who are trying to be wrestlers. Now you have a former ring announcer that's a wrestler. Do you not see what's wrong with that?
I see a man who's trying to elevate himself.
Do you not see what is wrong with that? You want to know what's wrong with that, Jonathan?
What?
One day, that man is going to have to get in the ring with me. A former ring announcer who used to say my name as I'm walking to the ring has to get in the ring in a competitive fashion with me. So what's going to happen to Alex Bryant if he happens to survive this match is I'm going to make sure he says my name. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I mean, this is just a young man who's trying to better himself, though, Victor, and there's no shame in that.
That is a young man who needs to stay in his place when grown folks are handling business. You are a ring announcer for a reason. Stay that way. Hunter is a referee for a reason. Stay that way. Drew Thomas was a referee for a reason. And as you saw tonight, he's going to have to stay that way.
And that's a possibility. But look at Alex Bryant taking it to the former junior heavyweight champion now. I mean, what about your thoughts on Kaydin Pierre, Victor?
I'm not having no thoughts on Kaydin Pierre.
Okay.
If he gets in a ring with me, he's getting the same deal as everybody else.
Big splash, and a hip toss takes down Kaydin Pierre. Going for that pin. 1, 2. We're going to have a new #1 contender.
This ring announcer is out wrestling a wrestler. Do you not see something wrong with that?
It shows that he's putting that time in the ring. He's putting the time in the film library. He's really stepping up his game, pivoting from that announcer to that wrestler, going for the pin again. But 2 count only then. And I think that Kaydin Pierre is unfortunately a little worse for wear because of the battle he had outside with Micky Fulp earlier in this contest.
I really hope Micky Fulp kicks a whole nother set of teeth into Alex Bryant. As he kick out his first set out, I want him to kick in another set of teeth.
What?
He does not have no business being in the ring. And now we have a centipede headlock situation going on right now.
Yes. Alex Bryant could be going to dreamland here.
As he should.
Can he fight? Yeah, jawbreaker, and he breaks loose, but he may be so dazed that I don't know if he's going to be able to get any momentum from that. Reverse lock applied now by Micky Fulp to Alex Bryant. D'Lo Jordan slinking his way back into the ring.
Micky, you're taking too much time with this. Break the boy's face.
Break the boy's... It's a match, Victor. Why do that physical damage to somebody?
Because of the words that you just said, Jonathan. It is a match. What happens in a match? A fight. This is a fight. This is not something where you come in, you pity pat. You're not playing ballerina. You're not dancing around. This is a fight. break the man's face, send him home, collect your money.
Yeah, mass confusion out there in the ring now, though. And it's going to be interesting to see which one of them first gains their win back, Victor.
We got 3 competitors in the ring and Alex Bryant.
He's a competitor. He's listed as a wrestler.
We got 3 competitors in the ring and Alex Bryant. And there goes Micky Fulp back on the outside again.
Yeah, the winner of the Candy Bowl is in, unfortunately, a disadvantageous position here. And wait, Kaydin, D'Lo Jordan, oh, come on. No. There is no reason to, no.
It is about time. Yes. You want to be a wrestler, you want to be in that ring, show him how it feels to really be in that ring.
Show him how it feels to get double teamed? Come on, Victor.
Hey, it's 4 people. Either you watch your back or you just get jumped. It's simple as that.
And now Kaydin Pierre and D'Lo Jordan just having the fun out there. But, Victor, at the end of the day, somebody's got to get the victory. I mean, this is a fatal 4-way match. Eventually, the alliance will have to break down, won't it?
But not if you step in the ring with me. I don't form alliances, first of all. Secondly, no one's dumb enough to ever turn on me. Except a dumb referee like Hunter Rayner.
And the assault continues on poor Alex Bryant now. And out goes Micky Fulp again.
Micky just cannot make it in the ring at all.
No, he can't. Okay, so they're talking about the fact that they're a team, but eventually it's got to break down.
Yes, what has to break down? Alex Bryant's confidence in becoming a competitor. He needs to go back to the side of the ring and be a ring announcer.
Double suplex, though.
Well done, I might add. And here goes the nonsense.
Okay, so this is where we're going to see that disillusionment now, because I mean only one man can get that #1 contendership spot, and D'Lo Jordan, I think he wants it a little bit more. I think he's a little more hungry than Kaydin Pierre.
D'Lo Jordan is a lot hungrier than all the competitors and Alex Bryant altogether.
And Alex Bryant, I mean, I don't understand. What did Alex Bryant do to you that you have to single him out, Victor?
It isn't a fact of him doing anything to me. The man is a ring announcer in a wrestling ring. He is not a competitor. He is someone who is dreaming a lonely dream. I'm sorry, did I offend you with my comment?
Well, it's the fact that, I mean, the man is just trying to better himself. And wait.
If you want to better himself, go get some voice acting lessons. So that way he can better announce the competitors to the ring.
All right. Well, we got to get back to this action, Victor, here, because Micky Fulp finally gets back in the ring. And now on the assault against the former junior heavyweight champion, Kaydin Pierre, and Micky Fulp with a great monkey flip over. Can he get the pin here?
I was more like a princess flip to
Princess.
Kaydin Pierre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could be. And up and down. Great spine buster by Micky Fulp.
No, it was not a great spine buster. It was a spine buster. I am the only one that can do great spine busters in Ring Wars Carolina because I am the only superstar in Ring Wars Carolina.
Okay, so if you're the only superstar, what is everybody else then?
Competitors.
Well, Micky Fulp showing why he is a great competitor and possibly going to become the #1 contender here. Wait a minute. Kaydin Pierre. Can he get Micky Fulp over?
Is this a widow's peak?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Wait, Alex Bryant measuring Kaydin Pierre. Kaydin Pierre just being too cocky. And let's seal the deal as we get that pin. No, what?
Thank you, D'Lo.
What? No, not like
him.
this.
Just like this. Thank you. Thank you, D'Lo Jordan.
Well, D'Lo Jordan back in that championship hunt as the new #1 contender, Victor Andrews.
As he should be. He should be in the hunt for the #1 contendership for the title. So when he wins it, I can take it from him. Thank you, Jonathan.
Wow.
I'm the only superstar in Ring Wars Carolina.
That was Victor Andrews, ladies and gentlemen. We got more action for you. You're going to want to stay tuned. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back with more RWC Battlegrounds.
Thanks for watching Ring Wars Carolina on the King Network. Be sure to check us out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and like Ring Wars Carolina on Facebook.